ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Going to look to throw right away. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they get him down the mountain.
I'm the Vikings.
40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gain and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and getting their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and they just steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
Still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try for the first with Walker. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll go down inside the 40.
That just got some power.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
It did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't it?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. And Walker once more. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, the end of all that hit an hour, and it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. With the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Oh! He got me.
Downfield, it's Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 39 yards. And the Seahawks will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Kenny Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
Keep holding on to the ball.
After a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Cousins to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Willen. And it's a huge return as he goes
That's so messed up.
Back down to the 15-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Trying to stop them.
On second down, it's Walker. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Smith now to throw.
Come on. Oh.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good, and they jumped out here to a quick 14.
It's all good. I'm finna score.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. Nwogu now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already
What's the flag?
Given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that
Holding.
sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Making a stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
That was close.
Guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Over the middle, complete. It's Powell. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins.
Hot dog. Again.
Another one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Just a bad team.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And then they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
Has absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. With the product eight, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor there. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 21-0 our score after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you're not trying to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel sub packages, don't they?
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you hope for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he
Ooh, that was close.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Over the middle, complete to Addison. And he's going to be taken down. Remember, he needed 4 yards, and 4 yards is going to be what he gets as they do convert here on 4th down. Again, it's Cousins. That's out to the flat for Akers. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Madison will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
My time.
Well, this has not been the greatest of 1st halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Since it went down, that was too deep.
Their drive will begin at the 25. And the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because
Yes, sir.
every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but also keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. Well, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Smith on 1st down. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Gino on 1st down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player.
What they gonna do? Oh, they're gonna kick.
More plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Myers' kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we are at halftime here in downtown. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the 2nd half. The Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
It'd be all right.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Cousins.
Dang, he was holding on to. They should have called holding.
Back-to-back receptions for him, but it's another 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Play fake, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 yards the gain for number 18. They'll run on 1st down with a Yankees. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll send the receiver here in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game.
What?
Make them one-dimensional.
Golly.
In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior. And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th.
What? Golly.
Incomplete. They cannot convert.
Oh, wow.
The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. Throw out Robbie Walker. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll run on 1st down with Dallas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief punt